Welcome back, everybody, for another deep dive. This time, we're looking at something pretty interesting. This YouTube video claims that AI can help you find websites that could do a lot of things for you, make you some money, teach you some new skills, or even just like help cure you of boredom. So, pretty interesting stuff.
Yeah, it sounds pretty wild, right? So the video goes on to show you that AI tools like ChatGPT can actually generate these lists of websites, but they're not just any old websites you know. They go way beyond what you would find just doing a regular Google search. For example, instead of searching for websites to make money, you could ask the AI to give you 100 websites that will pay you for completing small tasks.
Oh, that's a really good point. I can already see how that would give you much more specific results.
Exactly. And the video argues that this can actually lead you to some, like, hidden, almost secret communities of websites that you wouldn't find through normal searching.
So you're really like unlocking a whole new way to explore the internet.
Yeah, you're kind of bypassing those limitations of traditional search. This is pretty cool. But what I'm really interested in is, how do we actually make money from this?
Right. Well, the video's creator goes on to talk about a bunch of different ways you can actually monetize these lists. The first one he talks about is affiliate marketing.
Okay.
So this is where you partner with companies that offer some type of payment, either per lead or per download, and then you promote the relevant websites from your list.
So, for example, if I was promoting a website that sells, I don't know, gardening supplies, and I had an affiliate link, every time someone clicked on my link and bought something from that website, I would get a commission.
Exactly. And the video actually gives a specific example. They talk about this Earn Web affiliate program that pays $3.25 per lead.
Oh, wow. So you don't even have to make a sale.
Not necessarily. Just getting someone to express interest through a form or something like that.
Could be enough to earn you a commission.
Right. And they claim that. While they definitely say that results aren't typical or guaranteed, some people are generating anywhere from 500 to 3,000 leads per day. Wow, that's a huge range.
Yeah.
But even at the low end, that's a significant amount of money.
Definitely. And that's just one affiliate program. There are tons of them out there.
Right. So the potential is pretty huge.
It is. But the video doesn't stop there. They also talk about content creation as another way to monetize these lists.
Okay, so what do they mean by that?
So the idea is you take each website on your list and you turn it into a short video, something you could share on TikTok or Instagram.
Got it. So basically using these websites as inspiration for your content.
Exactly. And using those platforms to drive traffic and engagement.
And hopefully make some money in the process.
Right. And they even suggest using AI tools even further to help you generate voiceovers and scripts for your videos.
Oh, wow. So you're like using AI to find the websites and then using AI to create the content about those websites.
Yeah. It's pretty meta, right?
It is. I like it. Seems very efficient.
Definitely. And they don't stop there. They also recommend exploring other revenue streams, things like sponsored content, ad revenue, online courses, maybe creating a membership website, or even just starting a blog.
So it's all about diversifying your income.
Exactly.
And they actually give a really interesting example.
They talk about this website called FeedSpot, which features all kinds of different lists, and they claim that their monthly free traffic value is over $100,000.
Wow. That's a pretty impressive figure.
It is. So it definitely shows you that there's potential with this approach.
Right.
And to help you put all of this into practice, the video outlines this thing they call the 180C money hack.
Okay. I'm intrigued. What is this money hack all about?
Well, it's basically a systematic approach to leveraging these AI-discovered websites for profit.
So like a step-by-step guide.
Yeah. And it starts with you picking a specific category of websites.
So something that I'm either personally interested in or something that I think would be profitable.
Exactly. And then step 2 is you use AI to generate a list of 100 relevant websites within that category.
So if I was into, let's say, sustainable living, I would tell the AI to find 100 websites dedicated to, I don't know, eco-friendly products or practices or something like that.
Precisely. And then step 3 is where you create a short video, maybe like 30 seconds long, for each website on your list.
Focusing on its value and potential benefits.
Exactly.
Got it.
And then finally, step 4 is you deploy these videos across your social media platforms.
So driving traffic back to my monetization channels.
Right. Whether it's affiliate links, a blog, whatever you've set up.
Interesting. So it's like a multi-pronged approach.
It is. And it really emphasizes taking action, utilizing AI to kind of boost your own success.
I like that. It's not just about finding the websites. It's about doing something with them.
Right.
Okay, so we've got the 180C money hack. Anything else?
Yeah. They also talk about what they call the double bonus method.
Ooh, double bonus. I like the sound of that.
Yeah. So this is all about amplifying your reach and your income by incorporating blogging and Pinterest into the mix.
Okay.
So the idea is you create a blog and you write these in-depth reviews or summaries of each website.
And that helps attract organic search traffic.
Right.
And then you use Pinterest to create visually engaging pins that showcase the benefits of these different websites.
Driving traffic from that platform as well.
Yeah.
So you're basically creating this web of content across multiple platforms.
Yeah.
All stemming from those initial AI-discovered websites.
Yeah. And it really shows you the potential for building a sustainable online presence and income.
Just by being consistent with your content creation.
Yeah.
And strategic about the platforms you're using.
Exactly.
It's a lot to take in, but it's really thought-provoking.
Yeah, it definitely is.
What I'm curious about, though, is beyond the financial aspect, are there any other interesting applications of AI-powered website discovery?
Absolutely. You know, the video mainly focuses on monetization, but this technology has a lot broader applications. You mean like things that aren't directly related to making money?
Right. Think about something like market research.
Oh, okay. So like businesses using AI to identify websites that are relevant to their target audience or to track industry trends.
Exactly. Instead of manually searching for all this information.
They can just have the AI do the heavy lifting for them.
Right. And potentially uncover insights that they wouldn't have found otherwise.
Because AI algorithms can analyze huge amounts of data.
Yeah.
And identify patterns that humans might miss.
Exactly.
It's like having a digital research assistant on steroids.
I like that.
It's a good analogy.
Yeah.
And I imagine this could be really valuable for businesses of all sizes, but especially those with limited resources for traditional market research.
Absolutely. And it doesn't stop there. Think about competitive analysis.
Oh, wow.
Imagine being able to track your competitors' online activities, identify their strengths and weaknesses, and find opportunities to differentiate yourself.
All with the help of AI. So like if I was a restaurant owner, I could use AI to see what other restaurants in my area are doing online.
Right.
Like what kind of promotions they're running.
What people are saying about them.
Yeah. It's like having a digital spy.
Exactly.
And that kind of insight could be really valuable.
Absolutely.
Not just for businesses, though, right?
No, not at all.
You could use it for personal growth and development, too.
Definitely. Think about people who want to learn new skills, explore their interests, connect with like-minded people.
AI can be a really powerful tool for all of that.
It can.
So it sounds like AI-powered website discovery could be a really valuable asset for both individuals and businesses.
Absolutely.
But it's important to remember that AI is just a tool.
Right.
It's up to us to use it wisely and ethically.
Absolutely.
We should always be critical of the information that we find online, even if it's presented to us by an AI.
Right.
And we need to be aware of the potential biases that can creep into AI algorithms.
Yeah, those are all important things to keep in mind.
But with a discerning eye and a commitment to responsible use, AI can be an incredible asset for navigating this vast and ever-changing landscape of the internet.
It really can.
It's pretty exciting stuff.
It is.
Wow. It's amazing to think about all the different ways that AI can be used for website discovery. You know, I've already talked about finding websites that pay you for completing tasks, websites related to specific interests, and even websites that can help businesses with market research and competitive analysis. But are there any other interesting applications that we haven't touched on yet?
Yeah, absolutely. One area where AI is really starting to make a big impact is personalized learning.
Oh, personalized learning.
Yeah.
So like using AI to find websites that offer educational resources tailored to your specific learning style and goals.
Right. Imagine being able to find websites that teach you in a way that you learn best.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
It's like having a personal tutor who can guide you to the best resources for your needs. How does that actually work in practice, though?
Well, there are a bunch of online learning platforms now that are using AI to personalize the learning experience.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. They use algorithms to analyze your learning history, your preferences, your goals, and then recommend courses, articles, other resources that are most likely to help you succeed.
So it's like, if I was struggling with a particular concept in math, the AI could recommend websites with interactive exercises or videos that explain the concept in a way that I can understand.
Exactly. And it goes beyond just recommending resources. Some AI-powered learning platforms can even adapt the difficulty level of the material in real time.
Yeah.
based on your performance.
So you're always challenged but not overwhelmed?
Right.
That's incredible. It's like having a learning experience that's constantly evolving and adapting to your individual needs.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. And, this technology is still in its early stages,
Right.
but it has the potential to totally revolutionize the way we learn.
Yeah, it really could make education more accessible, more engaging,
Yeah.
and more effective for everyone. I'm really excited about the potential of AI in education. I think it's clear that this technology has the power to transform the way we learn, the way we work, the way we interact with the world around us. But as we've discussed, it's important to use AI responsibly and ethically.
Absolutely. And that's especially true when it comes to AI-powered website discovery.
Right.
We need to be mindful of the potential for bias.
In the algorithms that power these tools.
Right, because these algorithms are trained on data.
Yeah.
And that data can reflect the biases of the people who created it.
So how can we make sure that we're using these tools in a way that's fair and unbiased?
Well, I think one important step is to be aware of the potential for bias.
So to go into it with our eyes open.
Yeah, exactly. We need to be critical of the results that these tools give us, and we need to be willing to challenge them when they seem unfair or inaccurate.
So it's not enough to just blindly accept what the AI tells us.
Yeah.
We need to use our own judgment and discernment. And I guess we also need to be proactive in demanding transparency. From the companies that develop and deploy these tools, we need to know how these algorithms are trained, what data they're using, and what steps are being taken to mitigate bias.
Exactly.
We need to hold these companies accountable for ensuring that their AI tools are used in a way that's fair and equitable.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But it's not just about bias, is it?
No.
We also need to be aware of the potential for AI-powered website discovery to be used for malicious purposes.
Right.
Can you give us an example of what you mean?
Sure. Imagine someone using AI to create fake websites or spread misinformation, or using AI to target people with specific vulnerabilities and manipulate them into making bad decisions.
That's a scary thought. It seems like there's a real potential for AI to be used for harm as well as good.
Yeah, there definitely is.
And that's why it's so important that we have these conversations
Yeah.
of the ethical implications of AI.
It is.
We need to be aware of the risks, and we need to take steps to mitigate them.
Right.
So it's not just about embracing the power of AI. It's also about using it responsibly and ethically.
Absolutely. It's about finding the right balance between leveraging the benefits of AI and safeguarding against its potential harms.
Yeah, that's a great point. And it's a good reminder that ultimately, AI is just a tool.
Right.
It's up to us to decide how we use it.
I agree.
And I think the more we learn about AI, the better equipped we'll be to make those decisions.
Definitely.
Well, this deep dive has definitely given me a lot to think about. We've explored the exciting potential of AI-powered website discovery, but we've also highlighted some of the important ethical considerations that we need to keep in mind.
Yeah, I think it's been a really productive conversation.
It has.
And I hope our listener feels empowered to explore this technology for themselves, while also being mindful of its potential impact.
I agree. And I think it's clear that AI is going to continue to play an increasingly important role in our lives. So it's up to us to make sure that we're using it in a way that benefits humanity as a whole.
Well said. And on that note, I think it's time for us to shift gears a little bit and talk about some of the more practical applications of AI-powered website discovery. In the next part of our deep dive, we'll be sharing some specific tips and strategies for leveraging AI to find the websites that are most relevant to your needs and interests. So stay tuned.
Welcome back to the deep dive.
Back for more.
Yeah. So we've talked about the potential benefits of AI-powered website discovery. We've explored the ethical considerations. But let's get practical now. How can our listener actually start using AI to find these hidden gems online?
Well, the good news is you don't need to be some kind of tech expert to start using AI for this kind of thing. There are a lot of really user-friendly tools and strategies available, even if you're just a beginner.
Okay, so let's say our listener is interested in using AI to find websites that align with a specific interest, like learning a new language. Where should they start?
I would say the first step is to start embracing these AI-powered search engines. So instead of just typing "learn Spanish" into a search bar, try asking a question like, what are the best websites for learning Spanish for beginners?
So we're actually talking to the search engine almost like it's a person.
Exactly. You're having a conversation with it. And don't limit yourself to just one search engine. Experiment with different platforms. See which one delivers the most relevant and helpful results for you.
Okay, that's a good point. So what are some other tips? for getting the most out of AI-powered search.
Be specific and be detailed in your queries. The more information you provide, the better the AI can understand what you need and tailor the results accordingly.
So, for example, instead of just searching for Spanish learning websites, I could say something like Spanish learning websites with free audio lessons and interactive exercises.
Exactly. Give the AI as much context as possible.
And I guess it's also okay to refine my search as I go.
Oh, definitely. If the initial results aren't quite what you're looking for, just tweak your query or try some different keywords.
It's an iterative process.
It is.
Okay, so let's say our listener has used AI-powered search to generate a list of potential websites. Now what?
This is where you really got to use your critical evaluation skills.
Okay.
Don't just blindly trust every website that the AI spits out. Take some time to actually look at each website, assess it for credibility and relevance.
Okay.
Look for things like clear contact information, user reviews, a professional design.
So we're applying a healthy dose of skepticism.
Exactly. Even when we're dealing with these AI-generated results.
Because AI can help us find websites.
Yeah.
But it can't actually vouch for their quality or trustworthiness.
Yeah.
That's where our own judgment comes in.
Exactly.
Okay. So are there any other tools or strategies that our listener can use for AI-powered website discovery?
Yeah, definitely. Social media can actually be a goldmine for finding niche websites and communities.
Really?
Yeah. A lot of platforms use AI-powered recommendation algorithms to suggest content and connections based on your interests.
So if I'm following accounts or hashtags related to my hobbies, I'm likely to see recommendations for relevant websites.
Exactly. It's like AI is curating a personalized web experience for us.
I like that. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
What about online forums and discussion boards?
Oh, yeah. Those are great, too. They often have dedicated sections for sharing website recommendations.
Right.
And you can actually use those AI-powered search tools to filter through those discussions.
And find websites that match my specific interests.
Exactly.
So it's like combining the power of AI with the human element of community and shared knowledge.
Yeah, I like it.
That's a good combination.
It is. And as you're exploring all these different websites, make it a habit to bookmark or save the ones you find valuable. Create folders or lists to keep everything organized.
That's a great tip. It's so easy to get lost in the sea of information online. So having a system for organizing your findings can be really helpful.
Absolutely. And don't be afraid to share your own recommendations with others.
Right.
The more we share, the more we all benefit.
Yeah, it's like we're all on this giant treasure hunt, using AI as our compass to find those hidden gems.
I love that.
Me too.
And as we continue to explore the possibilities of AI, I'm sure we're going to find even more innovative ways to navigate the digital landscape.
Yeah, I think you're right. Well, this has been a truly enlightening deep dive. We've learned how AI can be a powerful tool for discovering websites that can enrich our lives, whether it's for earning money, learning new skills, connecting with others, or just exploring our curiosity.
It really has been a fascinating journey, and I hope our listener feels inspired to embark on their own AI-powered website discoveries.
Yeah, and remember, the key is to approach this technology with a sense of curiosity, but also with a healthy dose of skepticism and a commitment to using it responsibly and ethically. With those principles in mind, the possibilities really are endless.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Well, that's all the time we have for today's deep dive. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, everyone.
Until next time, happy exploring.